If you were following this particular story, I mentioned to you a little screenshot and the fact that there was a refund asked for by a certain lady who is now divorced. The refund was for a wedding photographer, and it's been crazy. And if you think that I was making up the story to try and find something to talk about today, I am so sorry. You can't make this stuff up. Please welcome the photographer in question, Romeo. Hi, Romeo.
Hey, man. Hey, how are you?
Okay, Romeo, first and foremost, you're not being pranked. I want to make sure that there's no pranking here. This is fine, right? Are you sure?
Oh, man, to tell you the truth, I thought I was being pranked from the beginning. So I was like, trying to be professional, like I'm being calm. Then the more we talked, the more this lady was serious.
Yeah.
And this was ludicrous. I'd never heard of anything like this before.
Now, I've read the transcripts, I've read the WhatsApps that came through,
Right.
and this particular person is serious. So what they are requesting, if anybody has been under a rock or away from their radio, let me remind you, somebody is asking Romeo for a refund because, Romeo, you took the pictures at their wedding, and now that wedding is null and
Yep.
void because they got divorced. Therefore,
Yep.
all of the funds related to that wedding. Now, here's the thing, Romeo. Apparently, you also got called. You were called by lawyers, right?
I was called by one lawyer, her lawyer, yes.
So what's the
So
case?
she had the lawyer says there's no case. The lawyer was laughing himself. I think
You see,
Okay, so hold on. So the lawyer was laughing himself. The lawyer just called you to appease the client, I'm assuming, right? That's how it goes. That is crazy. Romeo, I need you to stay there. I wanna pick this up in the next couple of seconds because the funniest thing about this is that all the analogies as to how people are seeing this play out. If you think about what's happening, when you have a wedding, now you get divorced, that's null and void, crazy stuff. But there are just analogies after analogies coming through about Romeo's situation, including...
Hi, Jare, kan ek my dentist bel en vra vir my tande se geld al die jare want ek het nou my tande getrek.
Also,
Call, I want Stellenbosch University to pay me my tuition fees back because I studied for education and I'm no longer in the education sector. So I have a degree that I'm no longer using. I want my tuition. Pay back the money. I want my money back.
Ja.
sorry,
Mense.
Romeo, that's what's happening on this side of the world, man. And so you were saying about the lawyer. So the lawyer was also laughing when calling you.
Yeah, the lawyer was hysterical. He was just laughing. He couldn't believe it. He said, look, man, I wouldn't worry about anything if I was you. We're not really going to help or pursue this case. Any self-respecting lawyer wouldn't,
Okay. But I mean,
entertain this madness.
it is madness. I'm sorry, but I'm glad you posted it online. I think if you had to,
I had
honestly,
to.
if this is real and not a prank, okay, if you had
Right.
to lose this thing, it would set such a bad precedent to all of these things. Some people are messaging me saying that if they go watch their favorite sports team in a stadium and the sports team loses, that sports team will
They
now
want
be
the money
liable
back.
for their money back. So, and on it goes, honestly, like it's going on. There are many analogies, but Romeo will be
Right.
following this closely. So, are you comfortable that you're not going to be sued over this? You're not going to spend any money on, defense here. You're okay, right?
Oh, man, look, it's too late for that now. I mean,
Okay.
I don't think that's going to happen, though. I don't think that's going to happen. No way.
Oh man. But okay, while we are here, where are you based? In Johannesburg?
Yes, I'm based in Midrand.
Okay, now do you still have your photography company? You're still taking pictures and stuff?
Yeah, I'm still working. I'm a photographer.
Nice. Yeah.
I do some work for SABC and ETV.
Nice.
I do a lot of travel stuff,
Okay.
private photography. I worked on a few films with the SABC with the Mzansi Magic.
What?
Wow.
That's dude.
So
this
that's
is
my work.
You obviously you have good work there. I'm just worried about
I do.
your work being questioned now after this thing because every time you do something for ETV and you take some great pictures of, let's just say, the president, and then the president changes. Like, are those pictures that you sell to the publications gonna, are you gonna get the demands back from those newspapers saying, hey, we want those pictures back because Cyril's no longer the president? Thank you, man. Like, what's gonna happen?
Hey, man. Hey, man. Fortunately, not everyone I'm working with is that crazy.
Okay, good.
Fortunately.
Romeo.
I've got a lot of sane clients. Unfortunately, this one just happened to be the one. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm glad. I'm glad you posted it so that we can defend so many other service providers who have had very, very strange requests from their clients. The thing is, when a client
Right.
has your services, right, it's not like a complete sort of entitlement ownership. It's a partnership that should happen between service
Exactly.
provider and a client. That's the most important thing. But thank you for keeping so calm in your messages back to her. It was very, very good of you, my friend.
Hey, man, I mean, I would say this to the other service providers as well. You have to always, have a good attitude, no matter how ridiculous the clients are being. You have to protect your business.
Yeah.
You have to always protect the image of your business. You have to always be professional, no matter what, especially if you're self-employed. It's your business on the line. So, yeah.
I love
had
that.
to.
I love that.
Yeah,
That is-
right.
no, it's very focused, and I think it's very professional of you to say as well. You have a very, very big heart, I can tell, and you're not bitter. But
Thank you,
you
man.
had to expose this one because it's also made our day. I'm not gonna lie.
Man, I couldn't keep this one to myself. I'm sorry.
No, thank you for sharing it.
I'm sorry to the lady, but I couldn't keep this one to myself, unfortunately.
This is so crazy. Also, please don't ask for your time back for the radio interview if things change. Okay, can do nothing
Right.
for you there, Romeo. Also, if anybody wants to hire you for non-refundable weddings, how do we get hold of you, Romeo?
All right, so
Yes.
you can get a hold of me on my Instagram. My Instagram handle is @LanceRomeo_.
Okay.
Or you can check me on Facebook. I post a lot of my work there as well. My number is available on Facebook as
Okay.
well.
Perfect stuff. Thank you so much. I just want to make sure that you get the work in case anybody asks for it.
Yes, sir.
For
Thank you
refunds.
so much.
No, and thank you, Romeo, for sharing your story. I appreciate that. Romeo, that is the photographer who is in question. What crazy demands have come through. And also, I want to thank you for also adding so many analogies to the completely ludicrous story over here. One is Melissa says, I want my money back from the hairdresser because my hair is dirty again. And now I need to go again. The other one is from Ian. I want my money back from SAA. It was cloudy when I flew, so I couldn't see anything. And then somebody said, I'm going back to that bar and getting my money back because I chucked everything up. Okay.
Okay.
The show that drives you home with the most music. The Flash Drive with 𝗶𝗶𝗶𝗶𝗀.